Well, the next thing I knew, I was off making my first feature film.
I think we've started already.
Melissa Gilbert, a household name from the iconic television series Little House on the Prairie, lived a life marked by dramatic highs and lows. From her challenging childhood, evolving career in Hollywood, to personal struggles and health issues, Gilbert's journey was as multifaceted as it was inspiring. This video will delve into the remarkable life and the unfortunate decline of Melissa Gilbert, offering an intimate glimpse into the experiences that shaped her. Early life and adoption. Born on May 8, 1964, in Los Angeles, California, Melissa Ellen Gilbert's life took a dramatic turn from the very start. Financial hardships compelled her biological parents, David Harrington and Kate Figurine, to make the heart-rending decision of giving her up for adoption. The infant Melissa was adopted the very next day by actors Paul Gilbert and his wife, Barbara Crane. This sudden change of fortune brought Melissa into a family deeply entrenched in the entertainment industry, which would play a significant role in shaping her future career. Melissa's adoptive parents had their own prominent places in Hollywood. Barbara Crane was an accomplished actress and dancer and the daughter of comedy writer Harry Crane. Her adoptive father, Paul Gilbert, was a well-known actor in his own right. This association with Hollywood created an environment that naturally led Melissa towards an acting career. However, her family life was not always smooth sailing. Paul Gilbert and Barbara Crane's marriage ended in divorce when Melissa was just 8 years old. This divorce marked the first of several significant disruptions in Melissa's personal life. After the divorce, Barbara married Harold Abels, but this marriage, too, ended in separation. Together, Harold and Barbara had a biological daughter, Sarah Rebecca Abels, born on January 29, 1975. Sarah would later adopt the surname Gilbert and become known to the world as Sarah Gilbert, also a renowned actress. Tragically, Melissa's adoptive father, Paul Gilbert, passed away from a stroke on February 13, 1976. Despite the tumultuous circumstances surrounding her family life, Melissa was raised in Jewish traditions, although she was never officially converted. This critical phase of her life, which formed the backdrop to her eventual rise to fame, also held subtle indicators of the struggles she would face later in life. Her parents' relationship struggles foreshadowed her own tumultuous relationships, while her early entry into the world of acting mirrored her early exposure to the accompanying pressures and expectations. While most children her age were navigating school, friendships, and adolescence, Melissa was living a life far removed from the ordinary. However, her non-traditional upbringing and early foray into acting also provided her with unique opportunities. At the end of the day, it was this foundation that prepared her for the career in acting that was soon to follow. Despite the numerous challenges she faced in her early years, Melissa Gilbert managed to overcome the odds to carve out a successful career in Hollywood. This success, however, was not without its share of trials and tribulations, both personal and professional. Her early life was a stark contrast to the relatively peaceful prairie life she would come to depict on the small screen, but it also served as a testament to her resilience and ability to navigate the volatile landscape of Hollywood fame. Rising star, The Little House on the Prairie, years. In the world of entertainment, it was Gilbert's role as Laura Ingalls on Little House on the Prairie that catapulted her to widespread recognition. Given her family's professional background and connections in Hollywood, she began her acting career early, initially in commercials. But it was the role of Laura Ingalls, one of Charles Ingalls' daughters played by Michael Landon, in the BBC series Little House on the Prairie, that truly marked the beginning of her rise to stardom. Gilbert's path to securing the role was not straightforward. She faced stiff competition, with over 500 children auditioning for the part. However, her talent shone through, and she managed to secure the role. Interestingly, her school connection with Landon's daughter Leslie informed her about the selection. The Gilbert family's foray into the show was not limited to Melissa alone. Her brother Jonathan was also cast in the series as Will Johnson. The filming commenced in 1973, and the series first aired in 1974, continuing its successful run till 1983. The period drama gained immense popularity, and young Melissa soon caught the attention of viewers. The characterization of Laura Ingalls offered a blend of innocence, vulnerability, and resilience, which Gilbert portrayed with incredible authenticity. Her performance earned her critical acclaim and endeared her to millions of viewers, firmly establishing her as a talented child actress. While working on the series, Gilbert continued to develop her acting skills by working on other projects. In 1979, she appeared in the telefilm The Miracle Worker. In 1980, she acted in The Diary of Anne Frank, followed by Splendor in the Grass in 1981 and Choices of the Heart in 1983, where she played the character of Jean Donovan. These projects helped her diversify her acting portfolio and gain experience beyond her role in Little House on the Prairie. Gilbert's time on Little House on the Prairie was a defining period in her life and career. The experiences she gained and the recognition she earned during this time significantly shaped her future in acting. More importantly, her portrayal of Laura Ingalls left an indelible mark on television history, and her performance remains widely recognized and celebrated. Gilbert's experience on the show also led to a lifelong connection with her on-screen father, Michael Landon. Landon became a significant figure in Gilbert's life, both professionally and personally. She cherished her relationship with Landon so much that she named her son after him years later. The Little House on the Prairie years marked a remarkable period in Melissa Gilbert's career. This phase saw her bloom from a novice child actress to a talented, versatile performer, recognized and loved by many. Despite the pressures and challenges associated with growing up in the public eye, Gilbert demonstrated resilience and determination, setting the stage for the future progression of her career. Transition to adult roles, furthering her acting career. The post-Little House on the Prairie phase of Melissa Gilbert's career was a testament to her versatility and resilience. Transitioning from child to adult roles in Hollywood is notoriously difficult, but Gilbert managed it with deft ability and unwavering determination. As she gradually stepped into adult roles, Gilbert embarked on a journey to further her acting career while overcoming the stigma of being a child actor. After Little House on the Prairie, she worked primarily in television, though she also appeared in some feature films. She continued to take on challenging roles, showcasing her impressive range as an actress. She appeared in films like Choices of the Heart in 1983, where she portrayed Jean Donovan. This period saw her slowly but surely moving into adult roles, as seen in projects like Blood Vows, The Story of a Mafia Wife in 1986, and Family of Strangers in 1993. In the 90s, she lent her voice to the character of Barbara Gordon, also known as Batgirl, in Batman, the animated series, demonstrating her versatility. This role allowed her to experiment and grow as an actress in the animated genre. Additionally, she made her mark in the science fiction series Babylon 5, appearing in 3 episodes as Anna Sheridan alongside her husband, Bruce Boxleitner, in 1996. Despite her successes, Gilbert's journey was not without setbacks. She faced disappointments with shows like Stand By, Lights, Camera, Action in 1992 and Sweet Justice in 1994. These less successful ventures were a harsh reminder of the unpredictability of the industry. However, Gilbert didn't let these experiences deter her. She dusted off these setbacks and continued to seek and accept diverse roles, not letting failures define her career. In the mid-2000s, Gilbert featured in the TV series Nip Tuck, playing a patient, Sherry Noble, who sought to reconstruct her nipples. This role was a stark contrast to the wholesome image she had cultivated as Laura Ingalls. It was a brave choice that demonstrated her willingness to step outside her comfort zone and take on challenging, unorthodox roles. During the period between 2008 and 2009, Gilbert reprised the role of Ma in the musical adaptation of Little House on the Prairie, directed by Francesca Zambello. The production's world premiere took place in Minneapolis, and the show toured nationally across the U.S., finally ending in Kansas City, Missouri in June 2010. This venture allowed Gilbert to explore her talent in a different format and connect with a new generation of fans. Her enduring commitment to her craft was further evidenced when she showcased her dancing skills in the 14th season of Dancing with the Stars in 2012. Though not directly related to her acting career, this participation showed her versatility and ability to entertain in different arenas. Gilbert also ventured into politics. On August 10, 2015, she announced her campaign for the 2016 U.S. House of Representatives election from Michigan's 8th Congressional District. However, she later had to withdraw due to health issues related to her spinal injury. This endeavor highlighted Gilbert's willingness to branch out beyond her acting career and contribute to her community. As she moved through different phases of her career, Melissa Gilbert faced numerous challenges, yet she never let adversity deter her. Instead, she used each experience to grow as an individual and as an actress, proving that with resilience and determination, it's possible to transition from child stardom to a successful adult acting career. Turbulent personal life and relationships. While Melissa Gilbert's professional life was steadily progressing, her personal life was marked by turbulence and emotional upheaval. It was filled with high-profile relationships, heartbreak, and subsequent resilience. Gilbert's personal relationships, like her professional life, played out in the public eye, attracting media attention and adding to the complexity of her experiences. During her adolescence, she dated Tom Cruise, then a budding actor. Following this, Gilbert began a relationship with Rob Lowe, another rising star. Their courtship was a topic of interest for many fans and media outlets, but ultimately this relationship did not lead to marriage. Gilbert first married actor and producer Bo Brinkman on February 22, 1988. Their union brought forth a son, Dakota Paul Brinkman. The marriage, however, wasn't destined to last, and by 1992, the couple decided to part ways. This period was undoubtedly a challenging time for Gilbert as she navigated through the complexities of divorce while being in the public eye. Her search for companionship and love did not end with the dissolution of her first marriage. Gilbert found love again in the person of actor Bruce Boxleitner. They got married on January 1, 1995, and together had a son named Michael, honoring Michael Landon, who played a significant role in Gilbert's life and career. For a time, it seemed that Gilbert had found her happily ever after. However, after 16 years of marriage, the relationship soured. Gilbert filed for divorce from Boxleitner on August 22, 2011, ending their union. Gilbert's turbulent personal life took another turn when she found love with actor Timothy Busfield. The pair wed on April 24, 2013, in a small, intimate ceremony at San Ysidro Ranch in Santa Barbara, California. The marriage marked a new chapter in Gilbert's personal life. Towards the later part of her life, Gilbert faced severe health challenges. While on tour for the musical adaptation of Little House on the Prairie, a doctor's visit revealed that she had been working with a broken back for months. She underwent surgery on July 22, 2010, to replace a disc and fuse a vertebra in the lower part of her spine. In January 2015, Gilbert decided to have her breast implants removed for health reasons. This series of health issues underscored the physical toll of her acting career, marking yet another challenge she faced with courage. Throughout her life, Gilbert weathered personal trials and tribulations with remarkable grace and resilience. Despite the turbulent relationships and health struggles, she remained a beloved figure, maintaining an enduring connection with her audience. The authenticity with which she faced her personal struggles was a testament to her strength, resilience, and undeniable spirit. Stepping into the political arena and financial struggles. In a surprising move that reflected her ever-evolving career and interests, Melissa Gilbert announced her candidacy for the U.S. House of Representatives on August 10, 2015. Her decision to run for Congress from Michigan's 8th Congressional District marked her entry into the political arena, a significant departure from her previous roles in the entertainment industry. This move into politics was not only a reflection of her commitment to public service, but also an affirmation of her personal beliefs and desire to contribute to society in a meaningful way. Gilbert's campaign brought a spotlight to her financial troubles, which were publicized during her congressional run. Her opponent's campaign spokesperson accused her of being a tax cheat, referring to her significant unpaid federal and state taxes. Gilbert owed $360,000 in back federal taxes and $112,000 in state taxes to California, a staggering amount that cast a shadow over her political aspirations. This financial debacle became a critical issue during her campaign, adding another layer of complexity to her political journey. However, Gilbert dealt with this setback in her characteristic transparent and straightforward manner. She explained that the unpaid taxes were a result of a stagnating acting career, a downturn in the economy, and costly divorce settlements. Displaying her resilience, she took responsibility for her debts and worked out a repayment plan with the IRS. Gilbert's honesty and integrity in handling this matter once again underscored her authenticity and her ability to face challenges head-on. Unfortunately, Gilbert's political career was short-lived. Citing health problems related to a spinal injury, she withdrew from the congressional race. Her exit from the political arena was as unexpected as her entrance, but it emphasized the fact that Gilbert's health issues had become an impediment to her personal and professional aspirations. In addition to her political and financial challenges, Gilbert had to navigate the tricky waters of being a producer and director. She owned a production house named Half Pint Productions, a nod to her iconic role in Little House on the Prairie. While the production house allowed her to broaden her professional scope beyond acting, it also added to the challenges she faced during this period. These health struggles, along with her financial troubles and failed political run, added to the trials Gilbert faced in her later life. Nevertheless, she faced these challenges with courage and determination, and her willingness to share her struggles added another layer to her public image. Gilbert's life was a testament to resilience in the face of adversity, and a reminder that personal trials do not diminish one's worth or impact. The narrative of her life served as a powerful story of resilience, perseverance, and authenticity, overcoming health challenges and substance abuse. Among the myriad of trials that Melissa Gilbert encountered throughout her life, the battle against substance abuse and several health issues presented her with significant challenges. However, in keeping with her resilient nature, she didn't shy away from openly discussing these struggles, which became a crucial part of her life narrative. Melissa's struggles with alcoholism and substance abuse began early on. The entertainment industry, with its pressures and stresses, often led young stars like Gilbert down a path of self-destruction. However, the tenacity she displayed in overcoming these personal battles reflected her strength of character and resilience. In her 2009 autobiography, Prairie Tale, a Memoir, Gilbert spoke candidly about her battles with alcoholism and drug addiction. The book provided a raw and honest account of her struggles, offering readers an intimate look at the hardships that she had to overcome during her journey to sobriety. By discussing these personal issues openly, she aimed to encourage others dealing with similar problems and to destigmatize the conversation around substance abuse. Apart from her struggles with addiction, Gilbert also grappled with numerous health challenges that affected her physically and emotionally. One of the most significant of these was discovered during her stint in the musical adaptation of Little House on the Prairie. After visiting a doctor, she learned that she had been performing with a broken back for months. This diagnosis came as a shock, shedding light on the extent of her determination and dedication to her craft, even in the face of severe pain and discomfort. On July 22, 2010, Gilbert underwent a significant surgical procedure to replace a disc and fuse a vertebra in the lower part of her spine. This surgery marked a turning point in her life, forcing her to reassess her priorities and take the necessary steps to safeguard her health. The strength and bravery that she demonstrated during her recovery process were truly commendable, further cementing her status as a resilient and inspiring figure. Her health struggles didn't stop there. In January 2015, she took another significant step towards improving her health by deciding to have her breast implants removed. This decision came after acknowledging the negative health implications of the implants, reflecting her growing awareness and commitment to prioritizing her well-being over societal beauty standards. In spite of the numerous health problems and personal issues she had to grapple with, Gilbert's story is not one of sorrow, but one of resilience and strength. Even in her later years, she displayed immense courage in dealing with the terrible ailments that seemed to mar her journey, showing an ever-increasing deterioration due to age. In the face of all these hardships, Melissa Gilbert continued to stand tall. She weathered the storms with remarkable strength, always finding a way to move forward. Her life serves as a powerful reminder of the human capacity for resilience and her story is an inspiring testament to the strength of the human spirit. Even in the face of overwhelming adversity, Gilbert's life story teaches us that it is possible to triumph over our trials and emerge stronger and more resilient than before. The final years, dealing with age and illness. As Melissa Gilbert moved into the later years of her life, she faced a new set of challenges that stemmed from age and ongoing health issues. Her body, which had carried her through numerous film and television roles, through motherhood, and through her struggles with addiction, was showing signs of wear and tear. Yet, Gilbert faced these realities with the same resilience and determination that had characterized her life. In the years following her spinal surgery and breast implant removal, Gilbert continued to grapple with various health concerns. These were largely the result of her aging body and the toll that her demanding career and personal struggles had taken on her health over the years. As she aged, the vibrant, energetic young woman who had won the hearts of millions as Laura Ingalls on Little House on the Prairie began to grapple with the realities of aging in the public eye. Despite these challenges, Gilbert refused to be defined by her ailments or age. Instead, she chose to confront her health issues head-on, continually advocating for her well-being and taking the necessary steps to manage her health. This unwavering commitment to her health was a testament to her enduring spirit and tenacity, qualities that had guided her through a lifetime of highs and lows. As she navigated these health concerns, Gilbert also had to grapple with the emotional toll of her physical decline. Throughout her life, she had remained a constant presence in the public eye, her image frozen in time as the spunky and wholesome Laura Ingalls. As age and illness began to visibly take their toll, Gilbert faced the harsh reality of public scrutiny and the pressure to maintain a youthful appearance in Hollywood. In these final years, Gilbert displayed an unyielding resilience that had been forged in the fires of a lifetime of trials. Her strength and grace under pressure served as an inspiration to her fans and fellow actors alike. While the effects of her deteriorating health were visible, her spirit remained undiminished. Even in the midst of her struggles with age and illness, Gilbert did not let her ailments diminish her zeal for life. She remained a vibrant, engaging figure, continually sharing her experiences with her fans and using her platform to raise awareness about the health issues she was facing. She continued to live her life to the fullest, never letting her physical constraints hold her back. In the face of adversity, Melissa Gilbert was not one to back down. Throughout her life, she had faced down every challenge that came her way, always with an unwavering commitment to remain true to herself. Her final years were no exception. Despite the multitude of trials she faced, Gilbert remained a beacon of resilience and strength, inspiring countless people with her tenacious spirit and unwavering courage. Melissa Gilbert's life, despite its fair share of highs and lows, was a testament to her incredible resilience. She weathered numerous personal and professional storms and emerged stronger each time. Her remarkable journey serves as an inspiration to all, demonstrating the power of the human spirit in the face of adversity. It's a testament to her enduring legacy that, even in her final years, Melissa Gilbert continued to inspire and influence, leaving an indelible mark on the world of entertainment. Melissa Gilbert's legacy. While Melissa Gilbert's life journey was marked by incredible highs and deep lows, the impact she made on Hollywood and the wider world cannot be overstated. As she navigated her way through a demanding career, personal struggles, and later health challenges, Gilbert consistently demonstrated a resilience and tenacity that left a lasting impression on those around her and on the generations of fans who admired her. Gilbert's legacy began to take shape with her pivotal role as Laura Ingalls in Little House on the Prairie. This character, and her portrayal of it, became deeply ingrained in the cultural fabric, and it continues to resonate with audiences decades later. Gilbert's performance as the spirited and tenacious Laura Ingalls was a cornerstone of her career, offering her the platform from which to build a diverse and successful career in film and television. Beyond her acting career, Gilbert was also known for her advocacy work. Her candid discussions about her struggles with addiction and health issues brought much-needed attention to these topics, helping to destigmatize them and opening up a dialogue about the importance of mental and physical health. Gilbert's willingness to share her personal experiences and struggles was emblematic of her character and added another layer to her extensive legacy. Despite the many challenges she faced throughout her life, Gilbert left behind a profound legacy that extends far beyond her contributions to film and television. Her enduring spirit, tenacity, and resilience continue to inspire and motivate, serving as a powerful reminder of the strength of the human spirit. In her roles as an actress, advocate, and public figure, Gilbert touched countless lives. Her performances resonated with audiences, her advocacy work contributed to important conversations about health and addiction, and her life story served as a source of inspiration for many. As such, Melissa Gilbert's legacy continues to live on, making a lasting impact on the world of entertainment and beyond. Gilbert's life serves as a poignant reminder that we are all more than the sum of our parts. She was more than just an actress, more than a political candidate, and more than her personal struggles and triumphs. Melissa Gilbert was a multifaceted individual whose strength and resilience were as much a part of her legacy as her acting career.